This is MACD, the original MACD you probably know. Here the MACD line crossed below the signal line at this point, giving us a sell signal when this candle is closed. And this is zero lag MACD, a new version of MACD. You can see that the MACD line crossed below the signal line at this point and giving us a sell signal, much faster signal in compared to this MACD. If you're interested to know more about this new MACD and learn how to effectively use it in trading, stay with me. Welcome back to another video. Sohail here, and today I want to introduce a new version of MACD which considerably has lower lag, giving signals much faster in compared to the original MACD. To add this amazing MACD to our chart, here we click on indicators and we search zero lag MACD. We add this one, zero lag MACD enhanced version 1.2, which is written by Albert Callisto. This is the newest version from this author with necessary updates and fixes. We also add the old MACD, this one, so we can have a comparison between them. Alright, now we have both of the MACDs on our chart. This is the original MACD here in the bottom, and this is zero lag MACD. Later I will also add another type of MACD which is called impulse MACD, and you can use it with the zero lag MACD for better analyzing the chart. The combination is excellent, so make sure you watch this video until the end and you won't miss it. Alright, first we go to the settings of the zero lag MACD and we change the colors. Here in the style tab, first we remove EMA on MACD line, and here for MACD line we change the color to blue, and for the signal line we change the color to red, which are actually the colors on the original MACD. And for the histogram we also increase the opacity to 100%. Alright, now it's better. The calculations behind this new MACD is basically similar to the original MACD, but here in this new version, zero lag exponential moving average is used instead of an ordinary EMA. Zero lag EMA was first developed by John Ehlers, which based on special calculations, he could create an EMA that had considerably lower lag in compared to the ordinary EMA. And this new MACD uses zero lag EMA, which has made it a faster MACD in compared to the old MACD. Alright, if you have worked with MACD indicator, so you know that one of the main signals of MACD indicator is crossover of MACD line and signal line. When MACD line crosses above the signal line, it's a bullish signal and the histogram goes above zero and becomes green. And when MACD line crosses below the signal line, it's a bearish signal and the histogram goes below zero and becomes red. Let's compare the signals of these two MACDs and see how they perform. And please pay attention that both of the MACDs have the same settings. This new MACD, bullish signal here where the MACD line crossed above the signal line, but in this MACD it gave the signal here. The crossing happened here, as you can see. A later signal in compared to this signal. Here we have a sell signal where the MACD line crossed below the signal line, but in this MACD it happened here. A buy signal from MACD here, but from this MACD it happened here. And look at the sell signal here in zero lag MACD, which happened at this point, but the original MACD gave the signal here. Much later signal, as you can see. With just a small comparison between them, you can clearly see that this MACD has considerably lower lag in compared to this MACD. Please pay attention that in practice you should never take a position only based on these crossover signals, because many of them can be false signals, especially during flat market or in the pullbacks. MACD crossovers can be used in two types of trading strategies. Trend following strategies, where you identify the overall trend of the market and then you take the signals that are in the same direction, or you can use MACD in reversal strategies where crossover signals are for more confirmation of the reversal signals you have with other indicators or aspects of technical analysis. MACD can also be used for trend identification where you only use it to know if the market is trending up or trending down, which in the settings of the MACD, here in the inputs tab, you should give them larger values. For example, 3444 for relatively midterm or 100-250 for relatively long-term trend are popular settings, but MACD or this zero lag MACD are not able to tell you if the market is not trending. The market can be flat and you can have MACD in green or red color, and you may think that the market is trending and take positions in trend following strategies, for example, but the market is flat and not trending, which increase your risk of having false signals. There is another type of MACD that is able to tell you when the market is not trending. Before we continue, please please give this video a like, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and hit the bell so you get the notifications of my new videos. Alright, to add this another version of MACD that also shows flat market, here we click on indicators and we search Impulse MACD, this one, which is written by someone named Lazy Bear. Alright, this is the indicator, and as you can see, it's added here in the bottom. First, we need to go to the settings of the indicator and change the colors and appearance here in the style tab. First of all, here for Impulse MACD, we change the appearance to line and we change all of the colors here to blue. And then here for signal line, we change the color to red. And then here for the histogram, we change the color to white. And here for the midline, we change the color to yellow. And we increase the opacity to 100%. Alright, now it's better. Please pay attention that with this MACD, we have faster signals for two reasons. One is that this is based on zero lag EMA. And second is that this MACD length is set at 34 by default. So this MACD stays smoother, and you can see that, for example, during this uptrend from the zero lag MACD, we had crossover signals in the pullbacks because this MACD being a zero lag MACD and having shorter settings, it follows the price action more closely. But this MACD stayed more consistent because it has higher length or look back period. So this MACD can help you with longer term trend of the market when you're using this MACD with the default settings for catching shorter term movements of the market. For example, in this MACD, when MACD line is above signal line, it shows that the market is trending up. So in this MACD, we focus on upside crossovers like this one or this one that give us a chance to enter a trade in the current trend of the market. And similarly, when MACD line is below the signal line, the market is trending down and we can focus on downside crossovers of this MACD. This was just an example of how these two MACDs can be used together on the crossover signals, but this is not all with this MACD. And as I mentioned earlier, it can also help us to know when the market is not trending. In times that the market is in a trading range and moving flat, the MACD line and signal line are on the center line and there is no histogram. There is nothing, as you can see, and we have just a flat line on the center. Whenever this MACD becomes like this, it shows that the market is not trending. If you check the price action, you can clearly see that the market is flat and not trending in this period. Let's move on the chart to show you another example. For example, here in this period, you can see that this MACD became flat, showing non-trending markets, and from the price action, you can clearly see that the market was flat in this period. So as you can see, this MACD can perfectly help you to identify non-trending markets. So for example, if you use a trend following strategy, you can stop trading until a new trend is established, because as you know, most of the false signals happen when the market is not trending. This MACD can also be used for breakout trading strategies because it can show you non-trending markets, which are most of the time consolidation periods before considerable movement of the market. For example, after being flat and then having the histogram and lines appearing on one side can be a sign that a breakout is happening in the market. But you must also have confirmations from other indicators or price action analysis that confirms that a valid breakout happened in the market. These two versions of MACD can help you effectively analyze the market because the zero lag MACD helps you with faster signals, so catching short-term movements of the market in the early stages of developing, and this MACD, Impulse MACD, has an excellent feature that also helps you with identifying non-trending markets. But just like any other indicators in technical analysis, you should never take your trading decisions only based on MACD, and you must use it in conjunction with other indicators or aspects of technical analysis for more confirmation before entering a position. Alright, that's it. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, feel free to ask and leave a comment for me. I'll answer your questions as soon as possible. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and hit the bell so you get the notifications of my new videos. See you guys in next video and good luck with your trading.